Freedom Square, Kherson City, living up to its name. A woman soldier hoisted onto shoulders. The chant, ZSU, Ukrainian Armed Forces, over and over again. Another one of the Ukrainian troops takes the selfie of a lifetime. Someone in the crowd wipes a tear away. Another sums it all up in 3 words. Kherson is Ukraine. 3 words that translate into this: the biggest Russian loss since their withdrawal from Kyiv at the start of the war, and a moment of acute embarrassment for Vladimir Putin.
142-й центр прилітає з Херсона!
A member of the Ukrainian Special Forces, the ones working secretly inside the city for days now, sends greetings from the city centre, complete with watermelon in hand, the region's signature fruit, and stuff of a million memes. The first week of March, just 8 months ago, same square, Russian troops rolling in. A handful of the brave demonstrate against them, dispersed with gunshot. Brave, because back then many thought this invasion would pan out very differently indeed. Ukraine has now taken back over half the territory seized by the Russians since February, and the civic buildings that a week ago flew the Russian flag are now festooned in blue and yellow. These were the images from inside the city. Just 6 miles away along the Dnipro River, this was what was happening. Russian troops retreating on foot over a pontoon bridge headed to the left bank of the river, joining what is, according to the Russian Ministry of Defense, a 30,000-strong contingent of their compatriots in heavily fortified positions. The bridge they're walking under, the Antonivsky, repeatedly targeted by Ukrainians, weeks of cutting off Russian supply lines like this, is what ultimately led to the Russian retreat and the liberation of Kherson City. The bridge was completely destroyed in the early hours, although it's not clear yet who dealt the final blow. And throughout the day, the Ukrainians were targeting the Russians on the other side of the river. But even on Liberation Day, Zelensky's inner circle are being cautious. They still believe there's clear and present danger, aerial strikes on the city from the Russians across the river. Mikhailo Podolak is a special advisor to the president.
Occupied cities have been mined, people have been murdered, civilians have gone missing. The shelling continues, cruise missiles, drones and artillery and even aviation. Even when the Russians fully withdraw from Kherson City, it will be the place they will hit with very powerful strikes. We understand this, our armed forces understand this, and we will push away the Russian forces as quickly as possible.
These were the scenes in Kherson City tonight. But how many people in this crowd have been brutalized by occupation? Who among them has had loved ones disappeared? The answers, they hope, will come eventually. But tonight, at least, they're free to dance.